Morning, Wagner. Morning, Alex.
Good morning.
Morning, Tarek.
All right. Well, happy Tuesday, everyone. Let's go ahead and kick it off with the screen. Alex.
Yeah, I got a couple pre-approvals, or working on a couple pre-approvals from last week, and a borrower signed their loan docs on Sunday, and hopefully we'll get funding today or Wednesday, the latest that they said. So probably the latest will close on Thursday. And I'm currently working on a CTC right now for an investment property. There's been a lot of delays, especially with escrow and title being very slow to respond to anything. It took us almost a week just to get an updated purchase agreement from them. So we're just missing one item that allows the borrower to sign for the entity to be able to issue CTC today. So we're just hoping we get that today. And yesterday, a realtor sent me two clients, one for a mobile home and then another one for basically a new purchase. And I also called a bunch of refinances last week. Didn't really go anywhere. All of them are just like, well, I'm at a 3.5%. Can you beat that? So just dealing with those types of people for refinances lately.
Very good. Keeping busy. Love it. Good job, man. That's why your pipeline reflects it. So keep it up, Alex.
Very busy.
On.
Sorry. Let's see. Win for the week. Just continuing with my escrow. I've been getting leads from the real estate side, so that's been consistent. So just having a lot of phone calls and making connections.
Keep it up. C.
One for the week for me. I reached out to every single physician I've ever worked with, ever did a loan for. Obviously a lot of them, they're seasoned, but I've been passing out my flyers electronically to them with the doctor's program, just bringing awareness to them. And hopefully this is something they could pass on to somebody who's a little bit younger, who's looking to buy a home.
Awesome. Let's see. Freddie?
Hey guys, rest of the week, I funded a loan last week.
Oh, congrats.
A small transaction in Texas, but happy that started the year.
You want to share us kind of the scenario and how you got that?
Yeah, well, the lead, it's something in my book of business, my taxes book of business. Investment property out in Texas. Texas is a little bit of a rare animal when it comes to cash out refinances, but thankfully it was a full doc file, so not too much to structure on the income side, but a couple of nuances on the cash out portion of it. Borrowers had to sign in person, apparently per Texas regulations. When they cash out, they have to sign in person, but my clients live in California, so they had to travel to Texas to do the signing in person. Other than that, I mean, that was it. Just on to the next one.
Very good. Very good. Curious, was that your first one or?
This year? Yeah.
How was, okay. Oh, so you've done before. Okay, good. So the process wasn't new. It's all familiar. Well, hope for many more to come this year. Great. My win for the week. Yeah, just been really staying busy with the California Dream for All. Yeah, got a mixed bag of a lot of things. Like C, created several. Thank you, Harrison. A shout out to Harrison. Created several co-branded flyers with agents for the doctor's program. I know both of them have blasted it on their social media outlets, so they're excited about it. The thing that I want to share with you guys is this: through the good times and the bad times, right? Through the ups and downs of our industry, okay, your passion carries through, okay? Whether it's anger or whether it's joyous, right? Shouting success, you have to be passionate. If you're not passionate, that also resonates. And when you're not passionate and that resonates, the lack of passion, the world, and I'm not trying to get religious on you here, but the world doesn't respond back to you. Let's be more specific. The industry doesn't respond back to you. I really believe in that, right? I know I picked on him a lot. I'm going to continue to do it. Alex, he's always positive energy. Does he complain once in a while? Sure, but we all do, and it's completely warranted. But he's very passionate about what he does right now, right? He loves loans. I love loans. I like getting in the middle of it, even if it's two fists are up and we got to fight, duke it out. You're putting your out there, showing the world, showing your realtor partners, showing your friends and family, showing your sphere of influence, showing these realtors you might walk into that you're here to fight, right? Fight for a file, fight for a referral, fight to see it through the end of closing, fight for the business, okay? So it's really just what I wanted to share with you guys today, and not to be so like, oh, I'm going to be the motivational speaker to you all. Be passionate of what you're doing here, even if it's in anger. There is justification in anger too, guys, right? So, because you love it, right? And if it's all just good fruit, then great. Go inspire more people. Go inspire yourself to inspire others even more so, right? But show that you're passionate. And when you do so, I truly, truly believe the industry will pay you back, okay? Instead of just moping or, oh, this is cool, or, when you're just like, oh, I'm just going to get to the emotion. I hope someone calls me. I might talk about mortgages with that person or that. You know what? That screams this guy isn't passionate about what he does. This guy doesn't really want my business, right? He's not earning my respect or my trust. So be out there, have the conversations, exude energy in what you do. Yeah, I'm sure you guys all we saw some improvements in the rate last week because of, inflation is this. And then all of a sudden, what are we seeing the last 2 days? Like, holy smokes, have you ever seen a spike in the 10-year bond like we did yesterday, right? At one point, it was almost a 10 whole basis points, really because of the war and military spending. That's what really caused it, a lot of it at least. Just continue to monitor it. We are in crazy, crazy times. That is always a I always talk about, or how do I say this? I make it a point to have that conversation with clients, because we all know we are in a rate shopping environment now. That's just what it is, guys. If you don't think that, then you're a little bit delusional here. It is a rate shopping industry right now. Okay, why? For every reason, right? We're in 2026. Everyone's blasting rates. Rates are at the tip of our hand. There's more information about rates than ever before. Everyone's screaming we have the best rates. So people are just naturally going to rate shop. And when you're doing a consultation, they're going to ask, hey, curious, what is a rate? Even if you don't mention the rates and you don't talk about it and you quote them a payment, they're going to ask you naturally, what are your rates? And so when it comes to that, just you got to beat it to the punch and educate them. Hey, rates are Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Okay. They are up one day, down another day. There is no consistency in rates right now. So use that as leverage to set the proper expectation, because on a day like this today or yesterday, when it shot up, the bond market, retraced. Yeah, it's going to be a tough conversation if they didn't have a lock. So set the expectation up front. Speaking of rates and this lower, we are still in a low rate environment since 2023. Capturing refinance business right now is and should be a focal point of you guys to earn a little, a little extra. Today, Peter will be talking about a specific type of a refinance product through Fannie and Freddie. So the floor is yours, Peter.